Hello there everyone, and welcome back for another mod review. Today I have two mods to review for you guys. First up, we'll be taking a look at the plastic foil cucumber greenhouse version 1.0. This is basically, like it says, it's a plastic greenhouse that you set up, and it gives you an hourly income if you put in water and manure. File size being 10.49 megabytes. Next up, we'll be taking a look at the plank sails version 1.0. File size for that is 12 megabytes, and yeah, you can basically sell planks there. You will need the Sagework placeable to make planks. I'm also going to include that link down below if you're interested. And yeah, so what we're going to do is I'm going to discuss a few things regarding these mods. We'll go over the shop and check out some of the specs. Then I will test them out and show you just how they work. So let's get started. Okay guys, we'll start over here with the greenhouses. Once again, this is the plastic foil cucumber greenhouse version 1.0. File size is 10.49 megabytes. Price in the shop is $8,800 with a $7 a day maintenance fee. Now this will work for all PC, Mac, PS4, and Xbox One. You input water, 2,000 liters worth, and manure, 3,000 liters worth, and you'll make $90 an hour. Now it doesn't tell you a whole lot over on the website, but I found out that if you just put water in here, you'll get $45 an hour, which isn't bad. But if you add the manure, you'll double that at $90 an hour. It doesn't make pallets or anything like that, but once you put the two ingredients in there, it'll just provide an hourly income for you. So this looks great. Look at the plastic on it. Doesn't that look fantastic? Very easy to set up, very easy to maintain, and it'll rack in some money for you, especially if you get a few of these set up. Let's take a look inside. Once you add the water, you'll see the vines and stuff. Pretty cool little setup. Doesn't take up a lot of room. So let's go over to the shop and take a look. Over to the placeable section. Yes, there it is right there. Plastic foil greenhouse, $8,800, $7 a day maintenance fee. See right there it says $45 an hour, but you'll double that if you add the manure. And I am on normal game settings. Sometimes these placeables, if you're on easy, you'll get even more money, and if you're on hard, you'll get less. So just keep that in mind as well. So I just have this on normal. So okay, so let's set this up and we'll get it going. Run over here and grab my tipper of manure. Now this here, you cannot dump it in from a tipper. You will need a front loader, wheel loader, telehandler to get this going. So I'm just going to control I this out. Dump some manure all over the clean ground. That's good enough for now. Park him on over here, and we'll jump in our wheel loader here. Start scooping that in. Like I said, it'll hold 3,000 liters of manure and 2,000 liters of water. Yeah, it's unfortunate you can't back a tipper up to that, but I find a lot of these, they don't really work like that. You have to use something with a bucket on it to get it in there. That should be close enough. Put it in. There's 2,000 liters right there. And I'll have enough in here for the next one. Very easy to set up. Okay, so that is that. Let's get this guy out of the way for now. Let's bring up my HUD here, and as you can see I have 3,000 liters of manure, as well as here too. So let's top this up with some water. I kind of dumped that manure in a bad place, but we should be able to get close to it from here without making too much of a mess. Back up there a little bit. Okay, you can see the water going in over in the top left-hand corner. And as you can see, it was starting to produce just with the manure in it too. So if you put water in here, it'll make $45 an hour. Or if you just put manure in here, it'll make $45 an hour. But if you put both in, you'll make $90. And that's just one of these. So if you had like a few of these set up, that'd bring in a pretty decent income. So it's going to hold 3,000 liters of water, or 2,000 liters of water, so right? A little less water. Okay, so they're all filled up. Pull these guys to the side. So I don't think we got any money there. So 45 times 2 is 90, and times 2 greenhouses will be $180. I'll fast forward here. So there you go. You can see they work just beautifully. Now we'll move on to the plank sales. Once again, this is the plank sales version 1.0 placeable. File size is 12 megabytes. Price in the shop is $3,000 with a $5 a day maintenance fee. Now when you sell your pallets, first pallet I sold, I got $2,933 for it, so that's not half bad. Once again, you will need the SageWorks for this. I'm going to include the link for that down below. So let's go over and take a look at that right now if you're not too familiar with it. I did review this before, but it's basically a board making factory. You have to put fuel in it. Now you can put wood chips or straw for fuel. Put your logs right over here on this trigger. And it's going to give you, well, these boards here, they're all ready to be loaded up. And it's going to give you wood chips as a kickback too, so you can just take them and put them right back in as fuel if you want. But you're better off with straw too, because straw is easy to come by. So let me grab my auto load trailer here. By the way, the file size for the SageWorks is 15 megabytes. So I have it on timber boards. I'm going to hit X to activate my auto load, and we'll grab up these 3 pallets. Okay, so let's turn that off. Let's drive that over here. Unload. Pull that to the side. And jump in our handy dandy forklift. Now before I get too far ahead of myself, I want to take you on over to the shop and show you where this is. So this is fairly close to the other one. There it is right there. Plank sales, $3,000. Very cheap to set up. $5 a day maintenance fee. And yeah, it's only tiny. Set that up wherever you want. Okay. So let's sell some planks. These planks are also great for making barrels. If you checked out my barrel placeable mod, making barrels, that you use these planks for that as well. So let's watch the price here, guys. You're going to put it right where that little red and white arrow is. That's where they're going to sell at. So we're at 82,852. I should actually write that down just to see what we get for this. Let's see, 6. I'll just write down the last 6 digits. 682852. That way I can figure out exactly what we get for this. Now they're going to sell one board at a time. Now I'll quickly do my math here once that tallies up. You know what? I don't even have to do that, because I do believe with this one it actually shows you in the green numbers up in the top right hand corner. Yes, it does. Look, 2,456. So that's a little less than I got the first time, but that is not a bad income considering I only put straw and trees in there to make these planks. And it was just playing the waiting game, waiting for them to finish producing. So might as well sell the rest of these here. Let them sell up while I grab this last one here. It's going to be hard to see that one because something else is tallying up there. Another harvest income. Okay, I got 2,410 for that pallet. So not bad. Around the $2,500 area is what you're looking at as far as a pallet of these go. Oh. Okay. So two pretty simple mods, but they work just fine. And they're going to bring in a little income for you, so it's always hard trying to find a place to sell those. 2,365. Yeah, it's always hard to find a place to take these planks. So a couple of mods came out lately as far as like making barrels, and then you can use the barrels to make whiskey and rum and stuff. So not too bad. So there you have it, guys. That was the plastic foil cucumber greenhouse version 1.0. The file size is 10.49 megabytes. Then we had the plank sales version 1.0. File size for that is 12 megabytes. And I'm also going to include the Sage Work placeable that makes the planks version 2.0, and the file size for that is 15 megabytes. Additional information and links can be found down below in the description. Guys, I really hope you enjoyed today's review. If you did, maybe you can leave a like on your way out. And if you're new to the channel, guys, why don't you go ahead and click on Nick right there in the middle of your screen, and I'll bring you new mod reviews every second day and Let's Plays every other day. Plus my Patreon link is just below that. If you'd like to help and contribute to a smaller channel, it really helps out. So until next time, take care, and we'll see you all in the next one.